Ember greatly reduces application code by managing view hierarchies for you. It does this through your route config and templates. Here's a simple app that displays a login page and an about page. Got a couple of routes and templates, not a whole lot going on here. So when I click about and login, it renders into our outlet of our application template, and then it just renders our about and login pages. Let's say we decided we wanted some sub pages on the about page. So maybe about location and about product. The wrong way to do this would to make some top level routes like about location. And then on our about route, we could add in some navigation to get to these sub pages. Just copy and paste some of that in here. So you see we're going to link to about location and about product. So I need another route over here. And then I need a template for our new routes here. So this will be the about location. So say location. And product. So now I click about and I've got these links, location. Well, that's not really what I want. I want this about navigation to stick around when I visit these two pages. Fortunately for us, Ember supports nested routes and templates. On a personal note, this is probably the #1 reason I started using Ember. Composing layouts with child views has been one of the hardest things for me to get right outside of Ember. But now it's completely free, so check this out. First, let's get rid of those and nest these routes into our about route. I'll talk about the difference between route and resource in a minute. So now we've created these sub routes. The next thing to do is provide an outlet in the about template to render its children. So I just do outlet here, just like in the application. So the application renders its child routes into its outlet, and our about route will render its child routes into its outlet automatically. Next, I need to fix these links to about.location. You just use .syntax to go down a hierarchy of routes. And finally, I need to change the names of these templates so they look like paths as though they're folders on a file system, which in my Ember apps they are. All right, this should all work now when I hit about, location, and product. And notice that the app knows which route we're at all the way up the tree of the parent and sub routes. Again, I can pop this out and we can watch our URLs up here update, and they are aware of the entire tree. And of course, refresh, and it will go all the way down to the depth that it needs to automatically. Another feature of the router and these templates are index pages. So if I come and land on the application, nothing renders into the outlet because I'm not at about or login. So I could create an index template for the application. So say index. And I notice that it automatically renders the index. And it might make sense for us to have an index for our about page as well. So I do about/index. Change this to an H3 so we see the hierarchy better. And you see that the index renders automatically right there.